Welcome back to the videos of the restoration of the PSYCO ute. Next episode, going to get the repairs done on the dashboard, get rid of some cracks and get that repainted back in the ute, and also go through the wiring for the head unit and the DVD player, get that mounted back up in the dash and we're up and running. So enjoy. So the time has come to destroy some of the paint. Unfortunately, there is damage on it after its age. That and the dash. So I'm going to pick all those cracks out and try and fix them up, do whatever's got to be done. Hopefully it's not too bad. I got them cleaned up, ready to go. I would say this one's cracked because the timber's been tried to be stuck to the aluminium, which the wood's obviously expanded, the aluminium isn't. That's why it's cracked all the way around there. So we'll fill that up with some 2-part plastic, which hopefully will have a little bit more flex, won't allow it to crack again. The doors obviously got a couple of pinholes, I would say, through the fiberglass, pull the moisture through, and that's why that's cracked. So we'll fill that up with a bit of glue and then put some bog over that to smooth that over. Quick touch-ups on the dash, all done. Just blending in some airbrushing to make it look like it was supposed to be there. Finish off a couple of spots and then clear it off. Never even know there was a crack there. Clear, all done. Dash is repaired. Touch up the airbrushing, no one will ever know. Changed a couple of spots to hide a couple of things, but she's all good as new. Get it back in and finish off the stereo. Next task is to try and get the head unit working. Unfortunately, when the ute was purchased from auctions, the module which for the TV was missing, and a lot of the cords were cut and basically binned. The current owner has removed all the wiring to a point and had it in a box ready for me. Sort of gone through it and worked out what's missing and what we needed. The main unit is that one, which was not there, which is quite a problem because the screen won't work without that. the standalone DVD player will, which was still in the dash. So a quick hunt on eBay, tracked down a guy that had all the module, happened to have another screen as well, which is quite a bonus to have a spare one. But more importantly, all the cords which we need all came with it. So it also included a TV tuner, which we won't be using. It's all still intact, probably won't work now that everything's digital, but it is what it is. So I'll start going through all the cords here. I managed to secure another processor, which was also missing. It's not exactly the same model as what was in it originally, but basically the same thing. So it's got the same display, which goes in the dash. So I'm going to pull the wiring out and connect it all up and see if I can get the screens to work now that I've got the module that I need. And we'll go from there. Well, there we go. One screen works. We've got picture. DVD's powered up. I can't get it to play yet. I'll have to do a little bit more research on how to actually use this Alpine system. Module's basically just roughed in power for the moment so I can test it. But so far, so good. Hopefully it's got audio. I'll rig up everything else on the bench so we can test the whole lot before we bother putting anything else in. But let's hope for the best. Time to get the dashboard back in. Got the wiring harness back on it. Modified wiring for the tacho and the boost gauge so that it's no longer run across underneath the dash. It's all now part of that harness, which just plugs into the car. Makes it a lot easier to put in and out. Put a bit of sound deadener across the top of the hole where the vents are because no longer is connected to the dash. That's where the TV's mounted, so we don't want to blow hot air onto the back of the head unit. Drop the steering column so I can get the dash in a bit easier. So let's get after it. Well, dashboard's all back in. DVD player in, screen in. Got the module sitting on the floor for the moment, which will go up and behind the seat. But we have a picture. Screen works, folds out, DVD player's on. Dashboard back in, tacho back in. Cluster, new cluster, 4,000 Ks from new. It is original, it's never been driven. Well, hardly driven anyway. All the cracks are gone out of the dashboard. Never even know. Looks brand new. In the next episode, we will be starting on the sub box for the tray. Put the 10-inch sub under there, quite the big 10-inch sub that should be more than enough for him. Start on the box for that, and also get rid of some wiring in the engine bay, which was a pretty major hurdle to sort out. Hide all that inside, get rid of the battery. That was the whole point, is to get rid of the battery out of the engine bay, so they'll be now in the tray, hidden away. If you get a chance, pick up a latest Street Machine. There is a couple of page article in there about the restoration, which says it should be at Summernats, which was still sort of the goal. Obviously we've got a lot of work to do, but it's possible. We'll just depend on what we can sort of get done over the Christmas break. it can still go regardless. It's up and running again and driving. Just won't be complete to the point that we will eventually get it to. But for now, it should look like basically the way it used to, with a side of a bit of airbrushing missing, which over the period of time we'll sort that out when Wayne's available to get it done. I think that's about it for now. Hopefully the next episode we can get out quick enough. Thank you.